Standing in the barracks at Fort Ridgely, Samuel admired his navy and sky blue army-issued uniform. A drastic change from his opinion months earlier when he saw his brother Thomas dressed the same. From head to toe, he wore a tall shako Albert cap with a short-angled bill and head strap, a single-breasted dark blue wool frock coat, a grey flannel shirt, trousers of sky blue wool, and ankle-high boots of black polished leather. His cap and coat were trimmed in sky blue, indicating his position as an infantryman, and on his right and left arms were the classic gold three-line chevrons. He was a soldier, for better or worse, he figured. While battles raged in the South, he was safe at Fort Ridgely, and Thomas was safe at Fort Snelling. He was also pleased to know the family was getting along well. In his mother's letters, which she sent frequently, she did not complain. She said that Isabel had taken to working in the field with the help of the neighbors, Jules and Willie. Edward, who was 7 now, became quite handy around the house, and Eva, who was 4, was quite helpful in clearing up after meals. His mother even wrote that she'd earned enough money to hire a teacher to come to the homestead once a week to give lessons to his younger siblings in reading, writing, and arithmetic. Once Samuel got his first leave, he couldn't wait to go back home and visit. As Samuel stood there, looking into the dented metal mirror, he actually appreciated the cleanliness and professional appearance of his uniform. Usually, he wore a white calico shirt that scratched at his skin, along with thick, rugged combat boots and a floppy-crowned forage cap. Also, he was rarely clean. In most cases, he was covered in dirt and sweat, and carried either a shovel or axe as he tended to chores around the fort. But on this day, Samuel was prepared for dress parade, when the officers called upon every soldier to dress in full uniform and line up to ensure that the ranks were tight and orderly. With his long, wavy brown hair tucked neatly under his cap and his face cleanly shaven, Samuel straightened his jacket and brushed off his insignia when he heard the bugle call. A nervous spark shot through his body as he grabbed his rifle and rushed to the parade ground for inspection. "Fall in!" First Sergeant Finley shouted while pacing back and forth on the north end of the parade ground.